限界などない。あっ、フルパワーだ。
俺がスーパーサイヤ人ってこんな世界があったなんてよ。
Alright, everybody, we have some new missions here for the Cell Max. We have cord issues immediately. Okay, here we go. So we have new missions here for the Cell Max Red Zone fight. This one right here, we are going to be clearing the clear the stage using one Super AGL, Super Tech, Super Int, Super STR, and Super Physical character on the team. I'm kind of doing just like a Battle of Fate, just like a mix of kind of these two teams right here. So, you know, I figured the new, this, like, Goku and Vegeta were out. I could have run them as lead myself, but it just auto-gave me this as a friend, so we're bringing them in. We'll go over a team building guide at the end of the video for anybody who might need more help with that at the end here. For now, let's go ahead and grab all of these orbs with God Goku. God Goku going to be one of the best characters that you can bring into this event, period, and really into any event in general, you know, with his 60% chance to dodge with 3 orbs, his guard with 6 orbs, his stacking, his leader skill. You could definitely use God Goku as a leader in here if you needed to. Just overall, very powerful unit, great unit to bring into any event. This Cell Max stage of the Red Zone isn't really super difficult. It's one of the easier stages, but it is still difficult. But it's difficult in ways that, like, you know, the new Red Zone bosses, like Cell, Goku Black, you know, Omega, Sin, these bosses generally will just one-shot you. They'll take you from 100% health to, like, 0 immediately. What this Cell Max does is he just kind of whittles you down a little bit over time, and he bullies a lot of your weaker characters. You know, he's attacking a lot more frequently, he does multiple supers per turn, and that can really, cause harm to some of these characters that aren't as good defensively. Now, we are taking a little bit of a risk bringing this Goku and Vegeta character into here, because they are only good, really, for their first 4 turns, okay? After that, they do fall off pretty significantly until you can fuse into Vegito. That being said, we should be fine in this fight because this Cell Max fight usually doesn't go past about turn 6. Now, we did get one of the Goku and Vegetas in slot 7, so what I'm thinking we're going to do is next turn on turn 3, we will float off this Goku and Vegeta that you see right here. That way they have a, you know, that we're floating them off, they'll still have their guard next turn, and then whenever they come back, hopefully either the fight is done or we can fuse into them. That's going to be the plan. Because you can see right here, we are taking a little bit of damage, so hopefully we can kind of sustain this, like, 70-80% HP range that we're in, not really take a whole lot more, and then by the time they come back around, hopefully we can fuse with them. That's going to be the plan, so we will see how effectively that works out, and then the one in slot 7 will have his guard up on turns 3 and 5, so that's pretty good.
宇宙最強、お前が誇り高きサイヤ人の血を引く者ならば、俺の息子ならば誰にも負けることは許さん。俺超えてみせます。目の前の敵もトンさんも。
Okay, there we go. I think that's the last intro as well, so that's good. That gets all of those out of the way. I like to watch those. Oh, wait. Gogeta's only on 1 leader skill, isn't he? Who's... I always forget he's not on this guy's leader skill. Every single time I forget he's not on this guy's leader skill. I must have set it to the wrong category. Well, that's my bad. We'll float him off. He'll be fine. This is going to be a little scuffed, but we'll be okay. If you guys are unsure about how to tackle this event, go check out my Red Zone playlist, or just search on my channel for videos that I've done against Cell Max, and just see the different team builds and different characters that I like to bring in here, and which ones have performed well, which ones haven't, and get a general feel for what I like to bring into this event. You know, you can see how much damage different characters take from super attacks, how they do in different situations, who their better linking partners are, just overall different scenarios. I think a lot of you know, playing this game is just getting acclimated and understanding boss tendencies, boss super attacks, which characters perform well, next to other characters, which characters am I generally worried about, which ones am I, always confident about, and a lot of that just comes with playing the game, or even just watching other people play the game. There's a lot to be learned and a lot to gather from just seeing gameplay of the game. So I definitely recommend, if you're having a lot of trouble with this event, maybe take a step back. You don't even have to watch my videos. I think actually watching videos from a whole different, watch videos from different groups of people and see which strategies other people employ and decide which ones are best for you. Personally, I really enjoy dodging characters. I enjoy defensive viability whenever I do these runs. Generally, whenever I am taking on a challenge event, I try to bring my, I try to pick 6 characters that I think are just really safe on the team. A lot of other people, they'll just bring like the highest damage dealers they can, so it really just depends. You can see Cell Max right now just slowly whittling us down. Hopefully Gogeta dodges here. I did make a bit of a mistake bringing him. Again, he is not actually on this leader skill. I thought I had my filters set up, so I'm not sure how I even grabbed him to end up on this team. But somehow I did, and here he is, and we just have to deal with that. So, but yeah, just go check out a ton of other creators and see what they do to get through this event. And try employing those strategies yourself. There is a lot to be learned by playing this event and just watching other people do it as well. I think I actually am going to keep the friend here on rotation, even though I said I wasn't going to, just because we're at a lot lower HP than I thought we would be at this point. So I'm going to keep them on rotation, just in case we are able to fuse with them. God Goku will give us a little bit of healing there, and so will my Goku and Vegeta here in slot 3. They are still guarding here. This is their last turn with guard. We do still have 400k HP. We are a little bit low on HP. Typically, I like to be over 700k HP. Who would be on the team bringing down our HP? God Goku has... I mean, he's a TUR, so his is a little bit lower, but what other characters did I bring that would have low HP here? Oh, it's Gogeta. It's because Gogeta's not on the leader skill here. If Gogeta was on the leader skill, we would have much higher HP. Again, that's my fault. I erroneously brought him. Luckily, he did his job, that's the nice thing about the blue fusions. I don't want to say that you should run them off leader skill, but hypothetically, you can. I mean, that's what we're doing right now, and I'd say it can work effectively. What's going to happen here, right, is that we floated him off on turn 3. He only had to dodge 1 attack. He has a 70% chance to do that. He did it. And then on turn 4, whenever he comes back, he's going to have a 100% chance to dodge, and we could just put him in slot 3 again, float him off, and we'll probably never see him for the rest of this fight. Cell Max, it is decently easy to hide characters in here. Even though Cell Max does attack a lot, he does super a lot. As long as those characters that you're bringing are decent defensively, it is pretty easy to hide them, and you can just get them off rotation, and you usually won't see them again. So that's a nice thing about this fight. You can see here we're on turn 3, and this guy's already down to only 2 bars of health. If we get a really good turn from my Goku and Vegeta here on the end, we could even take out Cell Max on this turn, and then we would move into the team building portion of the videos. So depending on what they do right here, I mean, we may just be over with this event. We can go ahead and collect the mission. By the way, whenever we're going through the team building portion of the fight, there won't be any music playing. It'll be silent because of the OST playing in-game right now is copyrighted, and I don't really want that up on the channel right now. I just, don't want to deal with that. YouTube will either give me the option to, like, auto-mute the video or, take it down, re-upload it, whatever. I just don't want to deal with, like, any sort of copyright issues on the channel, so... of course, that's what we're going to do. So right here, I think we can go ahead and just put Vegeta and Trunks in slot 1. They'll be just fine. They'll build up, get an 18 key, and then I think Vegito is honestly going to take us home here in slot 2, and if not, then the GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta here at the end will finish this up. Let me know what you guys thought, and let me know which team builds you guys used in this event. Oh, they actually are already built up, so that's interesting, but let me know what team builds you guys use, which, leaders did you bring. I will say, if you're trying to figure out, what team you want to bring, I would say prioritize 200% leaders right now. If you have the new Goku and Vegeta, they'll obviously be great, because they do have a general super type lead in their, in their kit. They do have the 150%. To all superclass allies, and you can probably get this done with 2 of them, and then just a bunch of superclass units on the team, as long as they're semi-new. We want anybody from, the last 2, or about the last year forward on globals, so Those are the characters you want to look for. Again, Vegito should finish this up for us. If not, I think the GT Goku and Vegeta will finish it up at the end here. So let me know, again, let me know what you guys thought. Let me know which team build you used. And then as soon as they KO this guy, we will move into the team building portion of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If I'm saying farewell to you here, farewell. Again, thank you for watching. Those of you staying around for the team building portion, stay tuned. We're going to cut and come back. Also, well, let's go ahead and collect the mission first, and then we'll cut and come back and talk about team building a little bit. All right, thanks for sticking with me here. This is going to be the 200%, well, not the 200%. This is going to be the team building guide for the Cell Max Red Zone mission. So first thing that we want to start out with here is we want to start out with a leader skill. We are going for the super class mission right here, so we need to have a leader for our team. Who do we want to start with? The leaders that I'm going to mainly point out here are like this Carnival Goku. If you summon for him during the 8th anniversary on Global. He does lead Turtle School. Turtle School is going to include every Goku in the game. You can pretty competently build a team around this guy. Definitely bring him. And then if we just go over here and sort by Turtle School, we'll show a different couple examples here. But if I just sort by Turtle School, some characters will instantly pop out, like this Carnival Goku right here, and this Tech God Goku right here. Tech God Goku is going to be a great option to bring into this fight. Cell Max is a movie boss character, so Tech God Goku will have his full 77% damage reduction up. He has orb changing. He is a great option to bring on the team. Then we need an int character. Really, there's not many characters from this list that I would bring. This guy would be great. You would be having an issue running 2 God Gokus maybe, but he should be fine. I think, honestly, this God Goku, after his EZA, if you haven't done, may be able to compete in here. I haven't used him in a while, though, so I don't exactly remember how he does. You might be able to get away with Namek Goku, but I probably wouldn't recommend it unless you're going to try to hide him, like I kind of did STR Gogeta in this video. The ROF Blues can be okay, but again, you're going to want to kind of, just hide them a little bit. Just make sure they're not on, like, the physical phase or anything like that. Yamcha's a great option for this fight if you have him. I don't imagine many people on Global summon for him, though. Turtle School, it seems like you're most limited here on the int option, but there's not really a bad choice. I would just make sure you're maybe sticking with this guy, this unit right here, or maybe this guy or Yamcha. That's probably what you want to do. And just be really careful with them because that seems like the weak link of this team. STR, I don't think there's really a wrong choice. I think this STR Carnival Goku, if you have him, is great. There's the STR Krillin right here. He can be really good in this fight. So there's not really a bad choice here for STR. You can bring STR UI Goku if you're feeling adventurous. And, overall, I don't think you should have much issue with STR here. Even this guy can be effective in here. So that's STR. I don't know why I have him there. And then physical, of course, physical God Goku. I love him. I can bring him every time. Or anytime I can bring him, I do. That's definitely who I would recommend from the physical character. You might be able to even get away with this Heart Virus Goku because he does have damage reduction and decent defense as long as your HP is staying at a high spot. So he wouldn't be an ace. So it looks like Turtle School may be a little bit weaker for some teams. So maybe I don't recommend them specifically. What else do we have here? Superclass. Of course, the new leader, they're going to be fantastic. I don't think I really need to go over everything that fits on their team. They have a very expansive leader skill, and this would probably be your easiest choice for team building. So if you have them, I definitely recommend using them, but you can probably get away with the LR Gods. Again, they also have a very good leader skill. You can get away with them. The Gammas would be good options. Both of them would be good in this fight. You can use them to great effectiveness. The superhero team is kind of designed to take this event down anyway, and you can bring like Orange Piccolo, the Gammas, and That's already, 3 of your 5 typings that you need, and then you can bring Vegeta and Trunks, and then you just need a physical unit. Oh, there's Ultimate Gohan. Boom, there you go. You got this nice core of the superhero team, and then you can just throw in whoever you want for the last unit, and that is all 5 of your types taken care of. Vegeta and Trunks are a great leader with Bond of Parent and Child in Future Saga. You can definitely get a team built with them. Of course, the 8th anniversary LRs are going to be other great options to bring in here. Ultimate Gohan is going to be pretty good in this fight because it is short. Any fight that, doesn't go on past about 5 or 6, 7 turns, Ultimate Gohan can be effective in, and, that's definitely who I would recommend kind of building around here, is those units. And then just kind of filling in their teams with characters that you trust and have used before. If you're running into like specific typings that you're not sure who to bring, maybe give me a list of characters that you're trying to decide between, and I can help kind of like pick one out. And I mean I can at least do my best, right? So thank you guys for watching. That's going to be the team building portion of this video. Stay tuned for the extreme class version of this video coming soon.